Hi, welcome to PDQ Live. I'm Tara.
And I'm Josh.
We have a big show today. We are going to do a What the Tech section, and then if you're new to PDQ Connect, and also kind of replicate a Reddit thread we found.
Yeah, it's a really cool Reddit thread in the PDQ subreddit.
Yeah.
And we're going to run through it in like video format.
Yeah, and then Brock is going to do a little section where he asks us questions, right? Technically correct?
Technically correct, yeah. We haven't done it for a few weeks.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of fun.
But first, Kelly, you got some stuff, I think.
Oh my gosh, I've got announcements. I have a lot of announcements. 2026 System Administrator Hall of Fame nominations are open. So if you know a sysadmin and you really think this person is like the cream of the crop, the best of the best of the best, sir, nominate them for the 2026 Sysadmin Hall of Fame. What's in it for you? Well, you get some prizes, and they're very cool. I can't show you right now, but it's a desk lamp. It's a little key. You're going to love it. What's in it for the sysadmin? Immortality, fame, a little bit of fortune too. But here's the link. It is in the YouTube chat. Nominate them today. All right. Second announcement. Join us on June 24th, 12 p.m. Central Time, which would be 11 a.m. Mountain Time, which is really the only valid time. It is going to be breaking down the top 5 security hygiene gaps attackers are most likely to exploit right now. We're going to go over them. As a matter of fact, Tara is going to be heading up this fabulous event. And once again, I will put the registration link in the YouTube chat right there. Boom. Register. Once again, June 24th, 11 a.m. Mountain Time. That's it.
Wow. Shots fired at time zones. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Everything should be in UTC.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You're the only one that thinks that.
I am not the only one that thinks that.
I'm starting a poll. You guys start the show.
Okay.
There are dozens of them.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, first up, all the cool things happening in technology today.
True.
Oh, was that a
True.
stinger lead in?
That was a stinger laying.
I'm just letting her hang because it's fun.
That's amazing.
Drew, what the tech?
My God. All right. Unless you have been living under a rock, you've likely heard of Mythos.
Sure.
You have, Josh. So if you haven't, I'm going to give you a quick recap. Mythos is the base model of what is now the safe thing is called Fable. So, okay, here's the too long, didn't read. Mythos is the base model, the raw, dangerous one that was called Mythos, the one that wrote 181 working Firefox exploits, chained Linux kernel flaws, and found the 27-year-old OpenBSD bug.
Yep.
That's ringing a bell.
Yep.
Anthropic built it, and they were very transparent about it being dangerous, right?
Sure
so they then formed a big consortium called Glasswing Project, right? A bunch of big companies. And they're like, hey, we should probably combat this and make it more safe. You remember this?
Sure.
Kind of ringing a bell?
Yep.
Okay. So then came Fable 5. This is the consumer-facing version of Mythos with the same underlying capabilities, but with guardrails bolted on.
Sure.
Anthropic's pitch was, hey, we made it safe. This is safe enough for regular humans to use. Okay. So the short version, Mythos is the engine. Fable 5 is the car they tried to sell you.
Okay.
Now, what you need to know is the government has since banned them both.
Well, ban's a strong word.
Okay.
Ban's a strong word. So, long story short, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jassy, Amazon CEO,
Yes.
goes to Department of...
Scott Bessent.
Where's he at again?
Commerce.
Department of Commerce.
Mm-hmm.
Says, hey, so we did a series of chain prompts and we got Fable to disclose things that it shouldn't, and it's a national security risk,
Yep.
and blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
So Department of Commerce goes to
Mm-hmm.
back to Anthropic, paraphrasing here, right?
Yep.
Paraphrasing.
To Dario Amati.
Yep.
Who's the CEO.
And says,
Uh-huh.
basically, hey, no foreign nationals
Yep. Inside or outside the U.S.
can have access to this.
Correct.
So then Anthropic's only valid response is, well, we'll just remove it from everyone. Because from Anthropic's point of view, how do they determine the person using it unless they do some sort of like identity verification? If they're a U.S. national or a foreign national, they can't tell that.
Yeah, they basically said it's impossible to do what you're asking without banning it for everyone globally.
Yes.
Right.
So, yeah, I guess the read there is like the U.S. government probably did know it was impossible, but yeah.
Yeah, so this all happened, they gave them 90 minutes for this to occur, essentially, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Slash scary. So there's been some, as you can imagine, some global chatter slash blowback. They're calling it the sovereign AI.
Yeah. Well, and that's fair. But again, Anthropic always was positioning this thing as this is so dangerous. This is so dangerous. Ooh, you can't have it. It's so dangerous. Well, if you do that enough, people are going to believe you.
Yeah, they're going to finally listen.
They're going to listen. And so, okay, you keep saying that this thing is a dangerous and a weapon. Well, okay, well, guess what? Now it's going to get regulated like a weapon.
Well, now that you say that, let me throw this out there because I actually looked at this morning because you know me, enough research, I'll find something. Security experts who actually read the research said it wasn't. In fact, they said that defenders were just doing their job and that it actually works on GPT 5.5 and that one didn't get banned.
Yeah.
So what do you have to say about that?
I say exactly that.
Okay, they
It's
just
like,
talk too much about it.
Yeah. If you say this so often and then you get treated that way and then you like look the surprised Pikachu face,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
Right?
So do you think, because I actually talked to Bogdan about this as well, and his comment was the other LLMs will eventually catch up, 6 months to 12 months, and they'll catch up. So are they also going to get banned? What's your hot take there?
Well, that's another question. Like that's the thing of the sovereign AI. If government entities start treating this thing like export controlled, like they do other things that are technology, then what? Then yes, that's exactly what's going to happen. You'll have, okay, this one is safe to use if like you're in North America. This one's safe to use with like NATO and NATO countries, or this one is U.S. export controlled, and OFAC gets involved and starts saying who and who cannot have access to this technology.
Who's OFAC? I don't know who that is.
Office of Foreign Assets and Controls or something. They're basically the ones that determine who gets sanctioned and who can have access to what, the big Department of Treasury thing.
Yeah. So do you expect more to come on this? This isn't the end?
I don't think that this is the end. I think this is just the beginning.
Okay.
And like you can look at it in other places too. Like if you look at the French and their big push right now to say, I'm done with Microsoft, moving to Linux. Like do we start to see this technology like split where like American companies stop being dependent on so drastically?
Yeah,
for
could be.
technology.
Well, so one more thing about Anthropic that I'll tell you is there is a class action lawsuit right now that got filed in the District Court of California for the pricing for the tokening, saying it's too much money. So that's going on as well. So yeah.
They're gonna. I mean, that's kind of what happens when you file an S1 and you're one of the fastest growing companies and you claim, billion, $1 trillion value. Like
$1 trillion.
You're gonna get lots of attention.
Yeah. Okay. Next up. So the UK. This is interesting. I want to hear your take as an IT director and as a father on this. The UK government is going to ban social media for those under 16 without identity verification, either facial ID or actual ID. They're going to mirror that that Australia did in December of 2025 that's actually working for that country. So thoughts on that?
It's so, okay, this is a very strictly an opinion piece, like from me, right? This is my opinion. That one of the things I love about the internet is the fact that it can be anonymous.
Yeah.
That you can go do it. But that's also one of the worst things about the internet. My personal belief is social media, I don't like it at all. Like, I really don't like it. And I actually think it can be harmful in a lot of places, but it can also do a ton of good.
Yeah.
So getting a little regulation in there, like speaking as a father, like I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Like, I do stuff for my kids. Like we talk about it. And I guess if the government feels like they have to do this or the companies themselves feel they need to protect, then like that's a good and a bad thing at the same time.
Yeah.
I think we've seen this play out in the past before. I think Drew, yesterday as we were talking about this, you said this happened previously like if the magazine industry or something.
Yeah, Henry Luce, who was the founder or main guy for, I believe it was like a Newsweek or Times or something like that back in the 70s. And he, did the same thing.
Yeah, so I was saying that I think that big tech is now starting to become big pharma of the 70s and 80s with being, the power players in this space. So
Yeah,
the
maybe.
influencing of the younger generation. Well, not the younger generation, all generations, but, the main voice here. So, but yeah, so Australia's been doing it for quite a while. So they're following suit. Some other countries, the article mentions France is considering similar legislation. So it'll be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go back to something from the pre-show that didn't land well, but whatever. If you've been watching the World Cup, there's actually been a lot of advertisements from Meta about Instagram, about teen accounts and how it's safe. And how they have specific controls around these things. So I think that it's not only you're seeing it from the government, like regulation, but also the companies themselves are also seeing that there's a problem.
Yeah.
Are those two in alignment? I don't know.
We don't know.
Yes, no, maybe. Who knows?
Okay, and you have a story. Back to the UK. What do you got?
No, okay. No, speaking of the World Cup, again, didn't land. There's a security researcher. She goes by name Bob the Hacker.
Bob the Hacker.
Bob the Hacker. Bob the Hacker signed up on the FIFA website as a player's agent. Okay, she jumps through all the hoops. They're like, okay, you're this player's agent, fine. What Bob the Hacker then does is she goes and she looks at the back end, right? Because she's got gates on the front end, and she looks at the API, and the API is ungated. She can do whatever she wants, including taking over every single camera and the feed from the live games.
Oh.
So she could have pulled off the biggest rickroll in human history. But she doesn't. She discloses it to FIFA. FIFA doesn't acknowledge her at all, but then silently kind of fixes the problem.
Why didn't they acknowledge her, do you think?
I mean, maybe they're a little busy right now. I don't know. But that's actually kind of a common thing that's been happening with security researchers. Like if you think about Microsoft had a researcher come out and disclose a bunch of stuff. Microsoft never acknowledged them. They just fixed it. Like that's a bad security culture to set, because now as a researcher, what reason do I have to disclose this? If you're not even going to acknowledge me, maybe I go the other way. Maybe I go, I want to actually do it, but you know what? Who somebody would do something bad? The person over here I might know.
Yeah, well, that's a good call. Yeah.
Right? So it's a little, I felt icky about it. I think it was funny that she found it. I feel icky that FIFA just kind of brushed it under the rug.
Yeah.
But we'll not. Let's just leave FIFA alone for a second.
Okay.
Moving on.
Okay. Let's show you a brand new Connect instance.
Okay. All right. So the setup to this is there was a Reddit post by a Reddit username that I cannot say here. They say something a lot. And the basic premise of it is, hey, I just inherited PDQ. This is like, what are the big ahas? What are the big gotchas? What are the things that you just love? And as we were all reading through this post, we're like, hey, have we done a segment on this? Have we shown people this, that, or the other? And that basically is the genesis of this here.
Yeah. Like, what can you do?
We cherry picked. Like, there's a ton of things in there that are awesome, but we cherry picked I think 5. Like,
I mean, I totally didn't go overboard and do a million. No.
Well, you picked all of them, and yesterday we picked our top 5.
Yes.
What were so our top 5 that we ran through. I think the first one was around groups.
Yes. Okay. First, I just want to say, what I did is I made a brand new tenant so it would look all fresh and pretty, right? Because Banff was too cluttered, right?
Okay.
So this is called Brand New Baby, Josh. Yay. I know, right? Okay, so I wanted to show you a couple things. You'll see it looks really clean, right?
Yep.
And I migrated these devices from our original tenant. So I wanted to just start by showing people something new that it's not new, but you might not know it. If you come down here to groups, see this select pre-built groups, you can choose any of these if you want to. So you see, I don't have that many over here. So why don't we grab one that we don't have?
You don't get for Windows.
Okay, let's grab it. Because I don't want to do extra work. And look, I don't think I have Windows 10. Why don't we grab this? And you see what this says. If I grab this, it will build these groups and the accompanying automation. So yeah, let's do that, because why do I want to do it? See this? We'll create automations in dynamic groups based on this.
Yep.
Oh my God. Yeah.
That's huge. Yeah.
This hasn't always been in Connect, but it is now. See how this is going to make the latest? It's going to make old and then installed, and down here for the Windows 10 groups.
Yep.
Same thing.
Yep.
So, my God, do I love that.
That's amazing.
I don't want to make extra filters if I don't have to. So, see right there, it added it up here. There it is. Let's expand it out just to show it.
Okay.
There we go. I don't have this on my devices, so it won't be there. And then let's just go to automations. Wow, that was weird. Did you see that?
That was weird.
Windows 10.
Okay. Yeah. They built all of your automations. They leave them turned off. They're turned off.
Exactly.
But you can go in there and then you can turn them on.
Turn them on. Yeah. Oh, well, of course it's going to, let's pretend like that didn't happen. We obviously had a little glitch there, but okay. So let's go back to devices. So because I'm a compulsive nutbag, we all know this, I made this little line as a group. So I would know which groups I made versus ones that were already, that's just
like your visual cue.
Yeah, because it gets a little messy for me. So these are ones that I made from my brand new tenant. I know Josh is laughing, but you know what? We all need our thing. This is what I need. So these are ones that I made just to kind of show you what you can do. So the filter on this one is this machine is joined to my Entra tenant. Mm-hmm. So this might be something that you want to do. So if that is, knock yourself out. This one is a group in my Entra tenant. So it belongs to the Active Directory Entra group webcast. So say you have a bunch of groups that you already made. You want to do the work again. Okay, I get that. Do that filter logic, they'll populate in here. Okay?
I think
Sorry, go ahead.
the next thing that we were going to jump into was like a big theme in that Reddit thread was get all of the data.
Oh, on the machine?
On the machines. And scanners, at this point with the PowerShell scanner, like you can get literally anything.
Can I show you the new groups though, real quick?
Sure, if you want. Yeah.
Just because we were going to show this real quick.
Sure.
So here we made a new computer group. And this logic is if this computer is relative to today, 1 day ago joined in. So say I don't want to worry about when a computer joins my tenant and I want to do like an onboarding workflow, right?
Yep. So it's like less than 1 day ago.
Exactly.
Is when it hits here.
Yep. So how am I going to automate that, right?
Sure. Yeah.
So we're going to come back over here to packages, and here I made a nested package. So in theory, do I want to add all my packages right here? Yeah.
But what is a nested package, right? Like how do you make a nested package? So like we wanted to add something else to here.
Yep.
Right. So the basic workflow would be like a new package, and then we can go to edit up here, and we can add. Yeah. Yes.
Wow.
I know. I want to lose my changes. And then instead of adding an install step there at the bottom, you can add another package step, right? So
So this could be enormous if you wanted it to be. And I added something new to this one too.
Okay.
That we're going to talk about later, but
yeah, we can cancel out of this and then we can talk through. So that's the basic premise, how you build a nested package.
Yes.
And a nested package is just a package that is a combination of multiple.
Exactly.
That's so really helpful. New device comes in, hits that group.
Yeah.
Now we have our package with all the stuff in it. And this package has something kind of fancy with it.
Yeah. This last step right here is this log. This is the new thing that we're going to talk about.
Okay.
So if you want to get notified on this, when this is going to happen, we're going to come back to the devices, and you talked about, hey, let's look at the device thing. If I come back here to the devices and then I go to the deployment, this little output log here is going to tell me when this automation ran.
Yep.
So this is our new little thing we're going to talk about today.
Okay. Yep. So this is the fun little shiny
you want
new
this so
thing.
bad, I can tell.
I do. I want that mouse.
You keep looking at it. It's killing him that I have the mouse. Sorry, go ahead. So go ahead.
Okay. Let's go back to our packages and let's actually look at that thing. So that was this onboarding package.
Yes.
And it is 7 lines of PowerShell.
Yep. And Drew is going to drop this in the description, so don't worry. This is our newer thing.
So throw this little 7 lines of PowerShell anywhere or not anywhere.
As a step
in a package. And then that makes your output log just a lot prettier. Okay. So automations, I think we've.
Yep. Go to the automation and you can see that onboarding one if you like.
Yep. So new computer automation, like we're targeting the package onboarding. We're targeting our new computers group, and it's just automatic.
Yeah, I don't want to think about it.
Device gets added to Connect, bam, gets that thing. It leaves the group because it falls out of the time window the next day.
Yep. So now scanners. I made you some scanners here.
We got a bunch of scanners because another big thing was, how can I get data out of this? How can I do this? How can I do that? Okay, you've got 4 different PowerShell scanners here, and they all show different things.
So I made one for where's all the space. I think you like this one.
Okay.
So this is like what users have put stuff in downloads and haven't bothered to go clean it up.
Yep.
Right? So you can run the scan on it if you want.
Okay.
Pick a device. I think I've done some stuff on Cinnamon Toast Crunch because I'm messy like that.
Yep.
Okay. So now I made you a script if you want to go back and look in packages.
So this is returning the data, and you're running this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So back in packages, you've got this one, right?
Yep. I think that was your name. I just cleaned it up.
Your shiz.
Clean up your shiz. So now, if you run this, it will actually clean up the downloads package.
So yeah, this illuminates like a big theme.
Yeah.
With Connect, like Connect's obvious first priority is patching, installing software. But you can extend that to do really anything.
Sure.
This is I found some machines that were running out of disk space. I looked for where it was. I targeted them, and then I ran this script to go get rid of it. And then you can throw this thing on an automation too.
Sure.
And then never have that ticket come up anymore either.
Yeah. And then let's go. Should we do some vulnerabilities? Or do you want to do automations? Did we do automations?
We did automations.
Let's do the Windows updates.
Oh, Windows update. Oh, yeah. The new thing. Yeah, I love this actually. So we're this is the beginning stages of update rings, right?
Okay.
I don't want to go crazy, but it
Don't
kind
go
of
crazy.
is.
Don't go crazy.
It kind of is, though.
If you followed along for a little bit, this feels a lot like whatchamacallit?
What's this?
Yeah.
I know. That's what I just said.
You said update rings.
Okay.
And update rings mean
all right.
I don't like that word.
Okay.
Okay. This tab coming to Connect near you, or a version similar to it, will list all of the KBs that it sees in your environment. It can show you the machines that it's installed on.
Yep.
Okay. It can also show you the machines that are missing it.
Yep.
So not installed on 3. And you can just click this button here.
Yep.
And you can install that.
Install individual KBs on a per machine basis.
Yep.
I love that so
That's
much.
that little sneaky, shiny new thing that's in there.
Yeah, I really like that.
All right. I think we've got one segment left. Oh, we've got some questions?
Okay,
I like
sorry.
questions. Let's do some questions.
We do have one question. When you want to exclude a new computer from onboarding automation, excluding based on a computer or host name, seems you need name contains, not name equals?
So we can get into that group logic here. Let's go back to our devices. Let's get into this one we have for new computers, right? So we can add a filter here. We can say we can add another group, or where it's this, and you can do not and, not or, right? So we can get a time-based thing here, and then when you add another group-based filter with or, and, nor, and NAND, then you can kind of figure out how you want to exclude things from this. So yeah, if you wanted to use device name, that's fine. If you wanted to use device OU, that's fine too. You can get to creative and figure out however you want inside of this group filter logic here to exclude stuff out.
Okay. Brock, we're ready.
Technically correct.
Welcome to Technically Correct, where the game is made up, there are no rules, and the opinions expressed here today don't really matter. Are you guys ready? We've got Josh, we've got Tara, we've got Andrew, but most importantly, we've got chat. So I want the chat to definitely get involved here. Let us know if you agree, you disagree. I want to hear your hot takes, okay? Because I don't trust the 3 people I'm talking to. Never have. Anyways, let's get started. All right, the very first question we've got for you. USB ports, locked down or wide open?
Who's going first? You got to throw it to somebody.
Josh, let's
do
it.
Crap. Is it a kiosk or is it just a user's laptop?
Oh, there's no additional context.
Oh, there's
buddy.
no context. Okay. If kiosk, yes. If user's laptop, I don't care. Go nuts.
I like what Dustin said. Wide open spaces.
Yeah.
I don't care. Wide open.
Wide open, Andrew.
I'll train the users.
Oh, I just want to sit on this fence like Humpty Dumpty, but I guess I'll say lockdown.
Lockdown. There we go. We need some contention here. Locked down. I like it. So when Andrew becomes CEO of his own company, he's like, lock them puppies down.
Yeah. And talk me through how you do that. I'm curious.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Little like blockers. You actually just break off the port inside.
Oh, you just physically.
I'm
on board with that then.
All right. This one should be an easy one. Dark mode or light mode?
Dark mode.
Dark mode.
Light mode. Because
You're
it
just
makes
a
you look better if
contrarian.
you're on camera. You get like a little screen glow. Light mode.
Light mode.
See, now here's the thing is you guys all got it wrong. There is a third secret category where you're just so lazy you never go and you actually set the setting. So whatever it comes with, that's what you deal with. That's the category I fall into.
Okay. Yeah.
I want to know how many people agree with me in that category.
The follow system preferences. That's the one you pick.
Yeah. No, I don't pick it. If I have to pick it, something went wrong in the system.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. Is a sysadmin who never gets a support ticket doing something very right or doing something very wrong? Andrew, let's toss it over to you first.
Very wrong. The whatever ticketing system they're using is not working.
Very wrong.
Right? There's just no way. You're gonna for sure be getting tickets. Something's broken if you're not getting tickets.
Wow, you got no belief that the perfect environment does not exist.
You're doing something very right, because if you're doing something very right, you've also written the check to make sure that your inbound service queue is working. So you're just a great sysadmin.
No, that means your users are afraid of you, and that's a bad thing.
This was definitely a cup half full, cup half empty type of question. All right. If a patch breaks something in production, who's responsible, the vendor or the admin? Tara, let's start with you.
The admin.
You test every patch before you
No,
send it.
I don't test every patch, but ultimately everything's your responsibility. So that's why my answer's.
Oh, it's both. It's everybody's fault.
That wasn't an option.
But I picked it.
Remember, there are secret options here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I agree. It is the admin's responsibility to fix. Hopefully that includes talking to the vendor and letting them know and maybe giving them an earful.
Yeah.
The kind way.
Yeah, it's the
If they're
vendor's
us.
fault, but it's the sysadmin's fault to fix. Or
Yeah, is the
responsibility
user
to
going to
fix.
call the vendor? No, they're
yeah,
going to call
no,
you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Interesting takes. I want to know what chat thinks about that. Has anyone replied to that one?
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, in Zoom land, I don't get to see chat.
Yeah, everyone has a test environment. Some of us are just lucky enough to call it prod.
All right. How often do you empty your recycling bin or trash bin?
Oh.
Every day.
You do not.
I'm so crazy. Have you not seen my craziness?
I
yet?
actually don't know the last time that I emptied the trash.
I know when I did last. It was right after I defragged my hard drive.
So is it purely a space issue? Is it purely like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, I'm getting
Yeah.
low. I better go do the things.
Yeah, pretty much.
And Tara
I
is
get a
just
notification.
every day.
All right.
Do you got an automation set up, Tara?
No, I like to have control over it. I'm so crazy, you guys. Oh my.
Do you really
Are you on a-
empty
wait,
your
you're on a
trash
Mac?
bin every day?
Yeah, and nothing's on my desktop. You guys have never seen my computer.
So you're just a right-click empty trash every day.
I really
religiously.
The sound is it's like ASMR to me, and I need my desktop completely clean.
Okay.
I'll show you my laptop.
I
You
get
can
the
look at it
desktop
right
clean.
now.
My desktop, I think, has 2 things on it. I get that. Yeah.
Okay, well, there we go. That is another round of Technically Correct. I enjoyed doing this, guys. I hope you enjoy answering the questions. I hope you enjoy the nonsense in the chat and, expressing your opinions, agreeing with us, disagreeing with us. We love it all. So appreciate you all.
I love the new hidden answers feature. We should keep that one around.
It's
Oh, yeah, we will.
it's a bug, not a feature.
Even better. Thanks for joining us, everybody. For PDQ, I'm Josh.
I'm Tara. Josh is verifying my desktop now.
Thank you so much for joining our webcast today. Do us a couple favors. Like and subscribe to us on YouTube. Leave us your comments. Join us in Discord. And one last thing in the chat. Nominate someone for the Sysadmin Hall of Fame 2026. Have a great week. We'll see you back here next time.